So, using f prime, we need to find increasing, decreasing, max, min. That's f prime. So in this case, f prime is 3x squared plus 6x. Set that equal to 0 to get our critical numbers. This says that 3x times x plus 2 equals 0, x equals 0, x equal 2, negative. They're multiplicity 1, so somebody's a max, somebody's a min. So you have a change. So you go to the number line, and on your number line, -2, 0. Now, because 0 is not available to me, my second best test point is x equal 1. They change as you go across, so they alternate. So 3 times 1 squared plus 6 times 1, easy peasy. Positive, change, negative, change, positive. Positive, negative, that's a max. Negative, positive, that's a min. So I know the x values of the max and min. The x value of the maximum is -2. The x value of the minimum is 0. I don't have the y value, but I do have the x value. It's increasing from, wherever I have a plus, -infinity to -2, then decreases between -2 and 0, and then increases again from 0 to infinity. Now I have to go back to the original function to find the y values. So find y. When x equals -2, then f of -2 is -2 cubed minus 3 times -2 squared plus 1. -2 cubed is -8. -2 squared is 4. 4 times -3 is -12 plus 1. And that looks like that's going to be -19. And I love f of 0, because that's 0 cubed plus 3 times 0 squared plus 1. That's just 1. So that takes care of max, mins, increasing, decreasing.
I have a question.
Yes.
So so when we plugged in the -2 to the x cubed plus 3x squared plus 1, why did the...
Oh, this should be a plus.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that should be a plus, and that's going to change my number, doesn't it? So that's going to be 13 minus 8, that's 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's -1. That would be -1 for me. Would be -1 for you, so it would be -1 for me. Because I had the right idea, I just copied it wrong. Okay, so now I need to, using f double prime, I need to find concave up, concave down, inflection. Each derivative has their own purpose in life, and f double prime is 6x plus 6, set that equal to 0. 6x equals negative 6, x is negative 1. It is multiplicity 1, so I do have a change. That means that of a change of inflection, it is an inflection point. I just don't know what the y value is, and I don't know what concavity I'm dealing with. Well, I do. It's got to be concave down at negative 2, and then concave up at 0. The inflection point is right in here. So it's got to be concave down until you hit negative 1, and then concave up after negative 1. Because you've got a maximum followed by a minimum. But that's okay, we can do the number line. And negative 1, that 0 is available to me. At x equals 0, positive change negative. So that means this guy is an inflection point. And he's concave down until he gets to negative 1, and then concave up from negative 1 on. So we know concave down from minus infinity to negative 1, concave up from negative 1 to infinity. Because that's what this says. Minus means down, positive means up. And now I need the y value, which is f of negative 1. See if I can screw this up. Minus 1 cubed plus 3 times minus 1 squared plus 1 is minus 1 plus 3 plus 1, that's 3. So that the y value, come back up here, is 3. Any questions?